Sorry, I can talk about Caddyshack. Yeah, pretty good. Judge St. Males.
Yeah. And like I said, it holds up. A lot of those.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of those 80s movies, like Revenge of the Nerds. That's a fucking problematic movie, man.
He has a limp-wristed throwing motion. Okay.
Dude, there's a fucking sexual assault by the main character in Revenge of the Nerds. At the end, he, when they're in the whatever the fuck, and he's wearing that Darth Vader mask, and he bangs the girl, like, she doesn't know that's him. Like, that's fucking
that's
rape.
True.
Yeah. The main character rapes a girl in Revenge of the Nerds. That's fucking crazy.
That's like Animal House times 7.
Yeah. And it's played for laughs.
It's played for laughs.
It is, dude.
No, you're not wrong. That phrase is, oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
A lot of these 80s movies do not hold up.
No, so Revenge of the Nerds...
I can't think of anything in Caddyshack that's, like, abhorrent behavior. You know, it's like, it seems pretty okay, I think. Unless there's something I'm forgetting about, and it could be.
No, I don't think so. I mean, it's generally abhorrent, but there's nothing like truly...
nothing like that, yeah.
Well, let's put it this way. There were no felonies.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, Revenge of the Nerds, that's out. Yeah.
16 Candles.
16 Candles
is gross.
Capular Blazing Saddles, that's out.
Blazing Saddles is made to be irreverent, you know, like, it's made to...
Well, true. I think that more of the point where, like, on principle, you've edited the wrong things.
Yes.
Sir.
Oh, yeah, that.
And I feel comfortable saying sir, because I know there wasn't a madam doing that.
Yeah.
Number 2.
Number 3.
Number 3.
I threw Empire Strikes Back on there again. That was on my last list, but Empire's a good movie. It's
I thought they smelled bad on the outside.
Yeah, like, there's nothing, like, overly stupid about it.
The only thing that's stupid about that movie, it's not really stupid, but I've always kind of had a little bit of a problem with it, is Leia's like, I love you. And Han Solo's like, fuck you. I know.
Yeah.
It's like, Han, you could have let her have that one.
Yeah, but that's like a good improvised line.
But it's also who Han Solo is.
For sure.
He can't
talk about him. And of course, they have to fucking call back to that in that goddamn Solo movie.
That's my big problem with the current Star Wars. They're so ham-fisted.
Dude, that Solo movie is nothing but like fucking big winks to people. It's like, dude, fuck off. Just make a
It's a circle jerk.
Oh, it is. It's disgusting.
Look how many Wookiees we have. Here are these dice that mean nothing. I was rooting for Daenerys Targaryen in that movie. Just like, yeah, leave this asshole behind.
Please.
Go run your multi-million-dollar, multi-solar systems crime syndicate. Because honestly, these people are all fuckfaces.
Yeah, but...
The red spade hand or whatever the fuck it was called. The Crimson Dawn, I don't know. Honestly, I could throw any number of shades of red out. The Scarlet Fever, like, any of these could be true.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you.
No. You know why? Because it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
The best part of that movie was Childish Gambino / the guy from Community, whose name I can't remember, Donald Glover. Thank you.
They should have just made a fucking Lando Calrissian movie.
Yeah.
Like, that would have been so much better.
Lando, a Star Wars story.
Yeah. It's just him, like, being awesome.
It's like a World Series of Poker camera view. This is 2 hours of him just bullshitting.
Right.
Like, who wouldn't go see that? It's essentially a stand-up. Why not? Whatever.
Or James Bond. He's kind of James Bondish.
He's a rogue. He is the Star Wars James Bond.
Yeah.
God damn it. Is Lando Calrissian my favorite Star Wars character?
He shows up in Empire, like that's his.
Sorry, Plo Koon or whatever the fuck your name is. You're out. Childish Gambino is in.
But yeah, like I say, Empire is just the best one.
Empire's good for a lot of reasons. I really like the Millennium Falcon space asteroid like worm.
Oh yeah.
They're basically on the run and they keep running into shit. Mm-hmm. I could take or leave the Luke goes to Dagobah.
I like Yoda.
I like Puppet Yoda. Don't get me wrong. But not a lot happens there.
Yeah, it's mostly just shtick.
Yeah.
It's Muppet shtick.
It's Muppet shtick. Cloud City's cool, just because also you see Lando betray everyone. Yeah. But he also, you know what he's doing, since he is James Bond? He's burning assets. They're just assets.
Yeah.
He knows what he needs to do. God, I really am starting to like Lando.
He's great.
Also, in this one, what's his name, the bounty hunter?
Boba Fett.
Boba Fett is actually menacing.
Yeah, he does something.
Because he's not like a comically...
Or does he? I don't know if he does much. He never does much, really.
Well, he doesn't do much, but he's actually menacing. Like, he's the guy who tracked him once they got out of the space garbage or whatever else.
Yeah.
He's hunting people down. Whereas
He knows that trick.
in Jedi, he's around for 2 seconds and then
Falls in the pit.
gets knocked over a railing like goddamn Benny Hill, and then all of a sudden he's eaten for 1,000 years by the Sarlacc monster.
He's got a fucking jetpack on his back. He can't get out of that thing?
No.
Whatever.
By the way, I love this, like, you'll be slowly digested for 1,000 years. You're gonna be dead after a couple days, so really,
It'll be fine.
isn't the long tail just kind of meaningless anyway? Sorry, I'm getting too into this.
Alright, number 2, The Blues Brothers.
Fantastic movie.
Which, anytime it's on and I see it, I will sit down and I will watch The Blues Brothers.
Just take the batteries out of the remote and
It's
call it a
got
day.
fucking great music.
Mm-hmm.
It's hilarious.
That movie,
It's like car crashes front to back.
I don't know that there is a truly flawless movie. Inception's pretty close for me, personally. I don't know how you feel about Inception.
I'm a big fan.
That movie is almost perfect.
Yeah.
Blues Brothers, as far as a comedy, is tight. They did the cuts in the right places. Everything's good. There's no wasted material. The car crashes are good. Everything's well done. Carrie Fisher shows up for no reason, starts blasting
She's funny
people.
as fuck.
It's great.
And it's a musical. And it's good music.
It really is. It's heartwarming. It's everything else. And they've got great people doing it. And I only think my appreciation for this movie has increased by the fact that there was another movie produced eventually called Blues Brothers 2000. And we shan't talk about
We
that.
don't like to talk about
No,
that.
because it didn't happen. Just as we talked about, just as Rocky 5 didn't happen.
Ugh.
Yeah. By the way, I don't know what my favorite part of Blues Brothers is, but I really enjoy the instrument scene where they're going to the restaurant and they're like, not the restaurant, they're going to the musical shop with Ray Charles.
Yeah.
And they have that whole they have that whole dance number in the street of Chicago. It looks like really, really hot. They have to do a whole dance number. And I remember at the end, everyone just kind of walks away like, yeah, we just do this every day. Cool.
Yeah. It's fine.
It's either that or 4 fried chickens and a Coke. I don't know what it is, but let's go. What's number 1?
Number 1, I have a different Stanley Kubrick movie. I have The Shining.
Ah, The Shin.
The Shining.
The Shitting. The one thing that sticks out about me is only because I took a film class once because education's weird.
Did you?
Oh, yeah. And this was in high school, by the way.
Well, how the fuck did you swing that?
You had to write.
You went to a real school, didn't you?
No, I went to an all boys Catholic high school.
Oh,
that was
yeah,
private.
that's not worth the
and
trade-off there.
And then for that class, I had to write my way into it. So you had to write a 10-page paper just to get considered to be entered into the class. The point of it was essentially a writing class under the guise of movies. One of the ones we watched was The Shining.
Yeah?
The Shin. And one of the things the teacher pointed out was he pointed out that Kubrick always had a problem with that movie because in the very first shot of the car going up to the mountain,
Oh, yeah.
you can see the shadow of the helicopter.
Of the helicopter, yeah.
And he was pissed.
Yeah, dude, he's a fucking perfectionist. He made Scatman Crothers cry during that movie.
First of all, the guy's name is Scatman Crothers, and he made that dude cry?
Yeah. Because he like, they're working late, and he did, like, take after take, and, you know, Kubrick is
More
notorious for
blood!
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he did, like, so many takes, and finally Scatman Crothers just starts crying. He's like, Mr. Kubrick, I don't know what you want from me. Like, we've been doing this for so long. I don't know what you want. Like, we've done it every conceivable way. Like, what's happening? I'm so tired. He just broke down.
You broke someone. You broke someone.
Yeah.
In the most central sense. I like that movie. I've probably only seen it like 2, maybe 3 times.
I've seen, like, I watched a movie when I was pretty young, because, like, I didn't have any kind of regulation for movies as a child. I've come to learn.
Like my big thing is like I watched the Delta Force when I was like 6.
Yeah.
But the Delta Force is a weird Chuck Norris, like it's basically a comic book. This is truly terrifying thing.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, it's really not if you're a kid, because it's all just kind of like a weird kind of sense of dread. And if you don't really get that, it's just like, it's just kind of... I feel like the first time I watched it, I thought it was kind of funny.
Chopping through doors with axes, elevators full of blood.
Yeah. Scatman Crothers takes an axe to the chest. There's those little twin girls kind of all chopped up on the floor. I don't know. It's scarier the older you get. I think.
So what you're saying is more psychological than you remember it.
Yeah.
I would agree with that. Now, granted, they're spraying everyone with Uzis and Delta Force, so probably these aren't the two movies we should be comparing, but it's what we got. Okay, that's fine.
But I just think it's a great movie, and it's got a lot of like layers to it. There's that great documentary about the making of it, that Room 237, where everybody's like talking about their crazy theories for it, and they're all just fucking people with too much time on their hands.
It's a good movie.
But yeah, it's a movie that you can analyze really deeply, or you can just watch it on a purely surface level, and it's still really entertaining.
That movie still holds up today, though. I think that's part of the reason it's so good and so well respected, is because it was made really well. The perfection it shows through. It still holds up. Yeah. If you go back and watch the Delta Force today, you still have rocket shooting motorcycles, in which case, not so great. So that's a good one. You had better high level movies than I did.
You think so?
I did. Oh, I didn't have a whole lot to work with. Like, really, the most cerebral movie in 1984 that I can think of: Amadeus, Spinal Tap, Terminator, or The Natural. That's not The Shining.
Yeah, yeah.
But the 80s, it was not high art, I should say. So I guess that's it for ours. So I need to come to the point where I'm telling you the subject matter of the next movie thing. Yes. Yeah. So
been a pretty good variety of categories so far.
So it's a choose your own adventure, a Sadie Hawkins, if you will.
Oh, okay.
I have 3 options. Do you want me to pick an option, or would you like to choose from the 3 options?
Is that my first option?
That is your first option.
Oh, I don't know. What? Can I hear my other options first?
No, you have to decide if you want to choose the topic or you want me to choose the topic.
I'm okay with you choosing. I chose the last one.
Okay, I'm going to do that, but I'm going to give you a veto power.
Oh, okay. If
you don't want to do that one, so I'm going to say all 3 options, and if you like one of the others, you can veto, and we can go with that one. My first one was like World War II movies. Okay, so there's that one. Sword and sandal movies, or movies that had wrong early predictions of technology.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to go with wrong predictions of technology. You can choose to amend that to either sword and sandal, like Gladiator epic movies, Ben-Hur types, or to World War II movies, if you choose.
I like the idea of that. I'm trying to think.
The weird technology, old technology?
Yeah.
That'd be like The Net.
That's a good example.
Or Johnny Mnemonic. Something like that. It's a little obscure, but you also have the options of your Gladiator-style movies or your Private Ryan type movies.
No, yeah, I like the technology one. That sounds fun. I think.
So I
had one spring to mind that I think qualifies.
Well, I say wrong predictions of technology. I'll say stupid predictions of technology, or you know what I'm saying. Just kind of like that's a movie that was made 10, 15 years ago. That's what they thought technology was going to be like, and it's funny.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That type of
thing. I like that, yeah.
Okay, so in that case, I don't want to say it was wrong or anything else, but just this is so funny to look back on it kind of thing. So, that'll be the next one.
Yeah, I like that.
Anything else to say?
You should watch Cannibal Holocaust. It's a good movie.
I think my first effort would be to watch anything from 2007 of...
Oh yeah, you should watch There Will Be Blood, No Country for Old Men.
Which one should I watch first?
Man, they're both so good. You should watch There Will Be Blood first.
Okay.
Because then you'll get our buddy Nate's Daniel Plainview impressions more readily. Because he's really good at it.
We should get Nate over here for one of these, by the way.
Yeah. He is, Daniel Plainview is like, he's a very soft-spoken man who is just brimming with rage and misanthropy. Like, it's great. But he's so calm and quiet, and he's just
angry,
boiling inside.
Well, yeah, I guess there it is.
Yeah, on that note.
Goodbye.